Alright guys, Kai with Glossbaus here. Today I'm going to be doing a little demonstration of the typical types of apparatus used for ceramic coating application. So we got this block, which is quite typical, rectangular block. You see this come in a lot of ceramic coating kits. It works, it's just a little bit difficult to use at times. We have the microfiber sponge type. Some of these will have a plastic lining in the back that will stop product from being absorbed right through. Others won't. So depending on the type that you have, it's sucking in a lot of product or not as much. Alright, now let's go through the advantages and disadvantages of each coating applicator. But without going any further, I'd like to introduce the Gloss Glider. This is the apparatus that makes a lot of sense. It gets into all the hard to reach spots because of the beveled edge, and it's pointed. You can get in behind door handles or even contours, no problem. And guess what? The sheet is replaceable. So after you're done with the sheet, which crystallizes after use of any ceramic coating, you can just toss the sheet and attach a new one. Let's just go ahead and pump out some ceramic coating and just see what kind of pattern it lays down. When we lay the ceramic coating down, you'll be able to see how smoothly it goes down, how much coating is going down, and how level it is. Let's just have a look and try these three applicators out. Alright, now here is the microfiber sponge. I guess the good thing about this is it's very malleable on the hands, so you know it is quite easy. It kind of forms to the contours and the surfaces, so I feel like it's easy to hold in the hand. It's pretty big. I don't know about more of this detailed stuff, getting into the fine areas with this, but one thing I'm worried about is how much coating it's going to take to actually get this thing primed up. Like, probably have to put a good amount on here. And I don't really want to waste this coating, so I'm going to put as little as I can to get it primed up, but that's easily 3 times the amount I put on that. Okay, here we go. Now look at that. It's taking a much bigger area up. Seems to be a lot faster, but used a heck of a lot more product. That's like pretty big. So if you're trying to get into some of these finer areas, coating around emblems and stuff, let's try that out. Just gonna pass over this. Kind of dabbing it in a way, or using the edge or the corner here. Alright, I don't know, I'm not a big fan, but let's try. Alright, here's the Gloss Glider. You know, it's not too big in the hand. It's going to cover a bit more area than this little rectangular block, and it's got the beveled edges and the point. Alright, so another good thing about this is this suede material. It's ultra plush. You can just feel it. It's very smooth. I'm going to use this coating pen. Probably takes about 10 to 13 little pumps on this, and that's enough for the first part. Alright, so just right away I can feel the way it's sliding over the surface. The quality of the cloth is a heck of a lot higher than this one. I can just feel the way it's gliding. Way less resistance. And in these areas where earlier with the rectangular block I was feeling the gap, the tip of this is actually caressing that gap, that contour, so I'm feeling like it's covering those areas very well. And check this out, when you get around to tricky areas like this, around the emblem, you can actually apply a bit of coating right to the tip of it and use the tip. Look at that, I mean, that's like a pencil. I'm just getting right in there. Very easy to use the tip for these sort of areas. Pretty smooth. And when you're finished, you can replace the sheet, which means you don't have to throw the whole thing away. With these, you can reuse the blocks too, but often the coating will go right through into this sponge backing, and that'll harden up and you won't be able to use that again. With our micro suede sheet, it does not do that, so you can use the block again and again. You know, after a few cars, you know, depending on how many you do, you are going to want to replace the block after a certain amount of time, but very user friendly. See where I've used the rectangular block, the coating spread pretty evenly. Not too bad, but visually I can definitely see where the microfiber sponge was used. It looks like an excessive amount of product sitting on the top, which is going to be wiped off anyways. And right down here where the gloss glider was, it looks the most evenly spread and just looks like the right amount of product on there. Let's get ready to wipe this off and see what it feels like. Get rid of the tape and look. Alright, let's wipe this off. Okay, so here we have the rectangular block. Alright, good amount of resistance there. Left the coating on for a few minutes now. Looks like a heck of a lot of coating on this part. There's the gloss glider. Nice even coat. Alright guys, so we tried out 3 different types of applicators here. The regular rectangular block with the sheet, quite a pain in the butt to use. Laid it down pretty flat, not bad, but you know, just it was hard to work with. The microfiber sponge, although comfortable in the hand and covering large areas, used way too much product. The gloss glider, really nice in the hand, got into the corners. You guys tell me what you think.